The countdown is on. Welcome to 2K Sports for another payday.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Look at the 76ers starting group. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Seth Curry is out there with Green, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. Now here's Curry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Hey, I like and respect the hustle of Curry that time. Doing some work on the offensive glass.
Holiday looking for an opening. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. From deep. Trying to get open is Lopez. And the dunk by Giannis.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Simmons passes to Curry. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
Here's Holiday. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Holiday with it. Now Green defending. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. No good that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Now the 76ers on the break. Out to Harris. Outside, Simmons. The pass to Embiid. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, you got to respect not only the strength and size and agility of Embiid, but how about his balance, too? Able to finish through contact. That's impressive.
Now here's Middleton. Outside Holiday. He feeds it to Lopez. Embiid comes with a double team. And stolen by Harris. The drive by Simmons. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time and the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
Here's Antetokounmpo after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Will it go? A shot off that time.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Bucks trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And then for Philadelphia. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Shake Milton comes in for Danny Green. And it's Hill in for Curry. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. 5 to shoot. Here is Forbes, defended by Milton. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
The 76ers leading by 8. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
That one goes in.
Ford showing you some quick-footedness there. Nice instincts.
And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Milton. Fires from 18. It's rebounded by Portis.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Milton. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Tucker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Teague, the pass to Portis. Excellent D from Howard. Got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed this.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, they've got Howard. Korkmaz is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Maxey in at the one. Here's Korkmaz. Back to Howard. Rebounded by Tucker.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Back to Forbes, to the middle, to the right side. Connaughton passes to Portis. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Thybulle. Now here's Milton. Not a lot of room.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
Just two to shoot. Here's Milton. Not going to go that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Drills the elbow jumper. Middleton's got his first 2 points.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now here's Milton. Count it. Milton's got 6.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Bucks trail by 6. Middleton outside. And it's Tucker atop the key. Middleton on the wing. Back to Tucker. And stolen by Thybulle. Korkmaz passes to Thybulle. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Portis. Tucker finds Middleton. Pass to Connaughton. Here's Portis. Shot clock at 6. Forbes can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 6. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Outside Holiday. And the Bucks miss again.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Harris passes to Embiid. Outside for Curry. A putback. It's good on the putback. And it's a 10-point 76ers lead.
Boy, Embiid wants to own the inside on both sides of the floor. He is a force in the paint and relishes hitting those boards.
And to Antetokounmpo. Offensive rebound. Pass to DiVincenzo. Embiid with the steal. The 76ers leading by 10. 13 feet away. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Middleton. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
DiVincenzo controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here is Simmons. No good on that one. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back. Right out of the gates, it was Philadelphia setting the tone. Near flawless execution.
That's all for now.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Nora in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Bucks.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Now here's Curry. Back to Simmons. He kicks to Curry. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Here's Curry with the 3. That one misses. Bucks trail by 8. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo screws it in.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Philadelphia with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee. Embiid, no good. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Pocket 2, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul.
The big man is so skilled and has such an infectious personality. Joel Embiid is hard not to love. I mean, he just oozes that kind of attraction. And his potential, unlimited.
And the 76ers making a change here. Maxi's checked in. Back to Holiday. Lopez outside. Giannis inside. Guarded by Simmons. Lopez passes to Noro. A three for DiVincenzo. No good. Shot missing. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Now, here's Maxey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Embiid, no good.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Floats it up for Giannis. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And the wide-open shot from Green. The 76ers with another miss.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
And to Kumbo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Embiid.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Hill passes to Milton. It's back to Hill. Milton with it. 6 points for him. And it's slammed in by Howard.
To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can. And he's pretty good at it.
Here is Forbes. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Here's Giannis. And it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
No good from Connaughton. Philadelphia leading by 8. Here's Milton. Scott dishes to Howard. And the layup's good off the glass.
The concentration, the strength, the balance. Howard doing a nice job staying focused on the rim despite getting hit.
Here is Forbes. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Philadelphia. That one drops for him. Milton's got 8 points. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for Milwaukee. Down by 12. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Forbes the pass to Portis. The kick out to Teague. The second chance effort. And another shot. And Curry pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 12. Howard finds Scott. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Milton the pass to Curry. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 6th rebound on the night. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got his first points in this one.
And sometimes it's simply a matter of effort. Tucker outworking people in transition.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Over Teague. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for Philadelphia.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, the young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Seth Curry is out there with Maxey, and it's Thibault in at the small forward. Embiid with the steal. Maxey passes to Embiid. Outside for Simmons. Curry with a wide open look. The three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Middleton outside. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. And here is Portis. And the rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, good energy and awareness that time by Embiid to deny that shot.
Shoots a three. Back to Simmons. The pass to Thibault. Curry on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Embiid. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Here's Middleton. The shot, no good. Simmons with the defensive effort. Here's Maxey. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists in the game. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Harris is checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Green comes in for Shake Milton. And Curry subbed in for Hill. Green, the pass to Curry. Latrey. And the three ball is good.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Simmons checked in for Seth Curry.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Bryn Forbes.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Lopez with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
Simmons against Giannis. Now here's Simmons. Defense right on him. Kicks to Embiid. And it's good off the back rim and in.
I tell you what, I love the unselfishness of Ben Simmons. This guy delights in setting up his teammates, and if they're open, they get the ball.
Passes to Lopez. Puts it up from 12. Middleton looking it over. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. To the paint. Howard kicks to Harris. Over Holiday. Harris, no good.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with him.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the 76ers.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Joel Embiid.
Well, I like the ferocity on defense now. He was constantly putting himself in the path of steals and coming up with them, too.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. And the Bucks with some changes. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Teague, the pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Teague. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Yeah, not every point guard will be able to find an open man right there, but Teague is always looking for the right play.
Pass to Maxey. It's back to Hill, and another turnover here by Philadelphia. Now Teague. Lopez left side. So another turnover for Philadelphia.
And Lopez with his size is so good at just taking away space at the defensive end.
So it's the 76ers winning this one. Have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Harden. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant. Then there's Harris. And it's Irving in at the shooting guard position. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. It's good. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. Stolen by Holiday. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Irving finds Jordan. Back to Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Giannis. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's KD with the rebound. Harris with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Harden dishes to Irving. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, it's rare for a point guard to do as much damage on the interior as Kyrie Irving. You've got to guard him in there.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And it's Giannis missing.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Irving kicks to Jordan. Back to Irving. Plays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 6.
Oh, Kyrie dazzling on the drive. One of the best in the league at that.
Outside Holiday. Off target from 3-point range.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Lopez. And here's Holiday. Back to Lopez. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Giannis passes to Lopez. Irving against DiVincenzo. And Harden with the stuff.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
Here's Holiday. No good on that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And a wide open look for Irving. No good on the triple. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Middleton. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Harden dishes to Irving. Back to Harden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Holiday with it. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And then for Brooklyn, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Brown in for Kyrie Irving. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Giannis. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points so far.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Brown, stolen by Tucker. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Portis. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nets lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying.
Being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Green is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then there's Brown. And it's Griffin in at the 5.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Mora, the pass to Portis. Basket counts.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Brown with the bounce pass. It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Harden has a wide open look. No good on the 3. Bucks trail by 4. Outside Portis. And the basket is good. Portis has got 6 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, allow him to get to his spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
The Nets working the ball around now. Harden the pass to Griffin. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Portis. Portis has got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Portis. And they're running. Here's Forbes. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. And it's a tie ball game.
Well, a point guard must understand window of opportunity, and Jeff Teague specializes in exactly that.
Here's Brown. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see, because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played, but don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. The kick out to T. Here's Portis, and the layup is good. Portis has got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And the call will be against Jeff T. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Here's Giannis. It's deflected. The Nets shooting their first free throws of this. The first one falls.
Now you think about it, over time, Joe Harris has made himself a viable option as an NBA player. He's got such offensive versatility.
It's stolen by Brown. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Holiday against Harris. Irving passes to Claxton. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
And a deep three from Irving. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet. Some incredible work in this one by Bobby Portis. He had 12 points, 3 and that'll about do it as we...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Bobby Portis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. Here's Holiday, and Durant sends it back.
But Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team.
Harris, good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And Holiday, here we go. That one goes. Count it. Holiday's got 6.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Looking to get back on track here. And Irving finishes inside. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
And this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday. Tucker, boom, he jams it straight down.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Griffin kicks to Green. There's the pass to Luau. Wants to get it to Brown and does. He dishes it to Griffin. The shot's good. Brown making the play. That's now 8 points for Blake Griffin.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
High post Lopez. Griffin's there. Here's Tucker. Brooklyn with the rebound. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Outside, Green. Johnson surveying the floor. 5 on the clock. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul. And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Drew Holiday in for Pat Connaughton. The drive by Green.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Giannis kicks to Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count the basket. Giannis has got 9 points.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Johnson finds Green. Here's Luau, defended by Middleton. Here's Griffin. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Lays it up off the glass. Giannis has got 4 points in the quarter.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Johnson, the pass to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Antetokounmpo. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Leading by 5. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green. Joe Harris is checked in for Brown. And Irving subbed in for Johnson. Passes it to Tucker. And Luau Cabarro is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Austin Moore. Here's Forbes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside Irving. Jordan at the elbow. Here is Forbes. Good if it goes.
Boy, you got to love the defensive effort, contesting that shot by Kyrie, just trying to frustrate his man on the defensive end.
And so it's Brooklyn heading to the bench. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Jordan, and it's Claxton in at the 4.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. Brooklyn leading by 5. Harden dishes to Harris. Harden against Holiday. Back to Harden. He feeds it to Jordan. Throws it down as the official calls. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And here's Harris from the arc. Knocks down the three ball. Harris has got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets.
We all know Joe Harris is a dead-eye shooter from distance who helps space the floor. What a look.
Giannis drives in, and it's blocked by Jordan. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. In the corner, it's Harris. Lets it go with the three. They get it back. Outside Irving. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Jordan finds Irving. From outside the arc, the rebound by Middleton.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there is almost no stopping.
DiVincenzo against Irving. Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Stolen. It's 2-on-1. Oh, the lob to Irving. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
The Bucks making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. The Nets also changing it up. Kevin Durant's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's James Harden in for Tyler Johnson. And stolen by Jordan. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving's got the ball. And finished off by KD.
I'll tell you, Kevin Durant is hyped. He knows no one can stop him if the pass is perfect.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. From deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. Harden's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And it's the Bucks on the break. Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the dunk by Lopez.
Boy, you love Lopez's effort. This guy dunking is easy for him, right? He's close to the rim, 7 foot. Come on now.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Milwaukee. Harden surveying the D. Got a piece of it. Durant the pass to Irving. Here's Harden. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And that touch Harden has, making the floater look so effortless coming off his fingertips.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Durant. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Giannis.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is. And it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Irving for 3. Lopez grabs the board. Loads it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
But they get it back. Irving for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And the Nets lead by 11.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Nets.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for James Harden.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Good on the first, and that brings them within 8.
2 shots.
So he gets them both. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And Irving launches it from deep. The deep three from Durant. Rebounded by the Bucks. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here is Lopez. Here's Giannis. Count it!
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. They seem to... All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Hello, basketball fans. You've got... They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. We've got Bogdan Bogdanovic. Clint Capella is out there with Collins. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Young in at the 1 spot. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that could lead this league in scoring and in assists, and also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Here's Young after the basket by Milwaukee, and he gets it to go. Young's got his second basket.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Young with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here is Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Quick, athletic, explosive. Holiday will leave you in the dust.
Bogdanovic finds Snell. Collins looking around. Pass to Young. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 6.
Do you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
Here's Holiday. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Good decision maker out of the pick and roll. Holiday calls his own number, rewards his team.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovic. Now Young. He's got 6. Yep, it counts. He's got 8. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. There's Giannis following the basket by Trae Young.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovic. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Here's Capella. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Lopez. Here's Giannis. Count it.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Gallinari outside. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. They get it back. Capella with the bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Bucks trail by 6. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Here's Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's Gallinari missing.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And good to see the hustle from Middleton here. He's a good partner to have on the break, and he's quick to get up the court.
Now here's Williams. Inside, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Giannis. The dish to Middleton. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Lopez passes to Middleton. Giannis right side. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Herter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Physical D right there, but Herter's mentally tough. Never lost focus.
Outside Teague. Williams with the block. And here's the fast break. Yep, that one goes.
A nice option on the break. We know Herter can shoot it, but he also has the size to attack the rim.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Nice shot by Portis.
Bobby Portis plays hard, gives 100%, puts himself in a position to succeed.
Herter passes to Okongwu. Outside Williams. An easy 2 points on the layup. Williams has got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Teague. Connaughton hits it from three-point range. Connaughton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Young against Holiday. Young, good.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
Now here is Holiday. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holiday's got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Portis against Young.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Tucker can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Young, no good. Bucks trail by 3. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. A 3-ball. Forbes can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Got a piece of it. To the inside, Young with the steal. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Takes advantage of the impatient defender. Tony Snell understands that getting to the line is a skill.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Now here is Holiday. 6 points for him. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. As Dunn's checked in for the Hawks. DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. Here's Giannis. Collins with some nice D. The Hawks leading by 6. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella, and it's DeAndre Hunter in for Tony Snell.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Dunn against Holiday. Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got the lead back up to 6 now for Atlanta.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
From the high post. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. The Hawks have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Okongwu. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Now, here is Gallinari. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And it's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. And Lopez throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it, Tom.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter under.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 12 points. Thanks for joining us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 roaming the paint. Capella finds Collins. And the shot is good. Collins has got his first points of the game.
Attacking the teeth of that defense. This is where Collins makes his living.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Here's Snell, and that one is hammered home.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
I don't get it. He was so efficient in the first half, 0 turnovers. But since the break, he's been a disaster.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Outside Teague. Banked in off the glass.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Teague against Young. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Just his first attempt. Rebounded by Tucker. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Forbes. Unable to get that one. Good defensive work there by Young. Bombed up there for Collins. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Teague feeling it out a bit. And there's the pass to Forbes. And he uses the glass on the layup.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Hurt. And it's good for 2. Herter's got 6.
This is where Herter's toughness comes into play. Inside against physical D.
Done against Teague. And stolen by Dunn. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Hunter. Finished off the break. And now it's an 8-point Atlanta lead.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Outside Teague. 16 feet away.
Come on.
Kept alive. Portis can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 8. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And he lobs it up toward the rim. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Bobby Portis.
Getting into the paint, drawing contact. That's a focal point for Gallinari.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Chris Dunn. Out to the wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Puts up a 3. Lou Williams, and that's good. Williams has got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They need this. Rebound, Atlanta. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Offensive rebound. Out to Gallinari. Pass to Capella. Stolen by Middleton. And up the court come the Bucks on the break.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Williams finds Capella. Back to Williams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Checking in from Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
There's 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. One second left. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Atlanta. 13 points up at the end of the period. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. They've got John Collins. Williams is out there with Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. Williams for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 16.
Quick feet, quick release. Hard to check Lou Williams from beyond the arc.
And the Bucks, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. It's stolen by Capella. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. And finished off by Williams.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Lets it go from 14. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus. Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
The Hawks leading by 18. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. A nice shot by Young.
I mean, he's young, but the game just looks like it's slowed down for Trey. He knows exactly where to get his shots.
Pass to Lopez. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Young against Middleton. Young inside. Releases. Clock at 6. Here's Williams. The shot that time, not on target. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Holiday. Bucket is good.
Nice play by Holiday. Terrific speed in the open court. Defending him, you have to change ends quickly.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Young. It's hauled in by Giannis. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. And Tony Snell subbed in for Young. For 3, Middleton. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Antetokounmpo. That's his second personal foul.
Atlanta leading by 16. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. DiVincenzo against Williams. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Holiday. Rebound collected by Snell. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Williams scanning the floor. Over Middleton. The Hawks again can't hit. Bucks trail by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Atlanta.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Clint Capella.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Giannis outside. Middleton outside. From 15 feet away. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Outside Williams. Shoots over DiVincenzo. The kick out to Williams. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. From deep three-point range. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap. The Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at center. And for Philadelphia, the incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Shake Milton is out there with Green. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. Now here is Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And look how committed Harris is when he's sprinting to the hoop. Not many defenders are going to want to get in his way, but he's that intense.
Here's Holiday. The pass to DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Milton. Taken away by Holiday. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
A fantastic
two-way player. Sometimes Holiday's best offense is what he creates through his defense.
Now here's Simmons. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And Green now, top of the key. 5 on the clock. They get it back. Outside for Simmons. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, he continues to improve as a passer. The sky's the limit for Embiid and his all-around game.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaways.
Stolen by Holiday. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. DiVincenzo can't hit it. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Milton. Middleton against Embiid. Outside, Simmons. There's the dish to Green. Another shot. The rebound by Holiday. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Can't hit from in close. Now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running. Rebound, Milwaukee. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Now here's DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Down low. Here's Lopez. Giannis high post. Embiid's there. Antetokounmpo. No good. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Harris against Middleton, who's back up. Harris's shot is off. The Bucks trail. The wide open look here for Holiday. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Look, I love to see more of this from Lopez. He has the size to be a force on the glass.
Philadelphia shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Simmons dishes to Embiid. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Passes to Giannis. Here's Middleton. Feeds it to Lopez. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Harris passes to Simmons. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And when you foul Simmons, you really got to foul him. You don't want to just mess around. He powers through.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. Axie's checked in for Danny Green. And Curry subbed in for Shake Milton. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. Here's Simmons. 5 points in the game. Kicks it to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
DiVincenzo passes to Forbes. Pass to Portis. Back to Forbes. 5 to shoot. And the pass to Portis.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And there it is for him. Simmons got 7 points in the game.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
To the middle and stolen by Howard. Here's Korkmaz. And that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter. 70. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, we've got Bobby Portis. Teague out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Nora in at the 3. It's intercepted. From the wing, Scott. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 7. Throws it up high, and he lays in the alley-oop. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like John Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Portis. Teague drives in. That one falls.
Well, Jeff Teague is one of the tougher players in the league despite his size, and he did a good job finishing through the contact.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Maxey passes to Curry. And it's blocked.
Gotta have more of this moving forward. Portis has the size needed to turn back shots.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Now here's Teague. The feed to Tucker. Left side Portis. Rebounded by Howard. Philadelphia leading by 8. Passes it to Scott. Stolen by Tucker. Mora, the pass to Forbes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Maxey. Milwaukee shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. He hits both from the stripe. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And here is Hill. He feeds it to Embiid, and it's sent back by Lopez.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooting.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks, trailing here by 8. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Hill passes to Korkmaz. It's back to Hill. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
That was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
There's 1:26 left in the first half of the game. Forbes the pass to Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Harris.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Simmons checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Green comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Shake Milton in for Hill. The shot's good. Embiid's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers. Outside Holiday. Outside Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now here's Milton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He kicks it to Green. Back to Milton. Shot clock at 5. Back to Green. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Middleton can't get it to go.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
An underrated athlete, if you ask me. Green has the leaping ability to do damage inside.
Outside, out of the Kumbo. Dishes it to Lopez. And it's blocked by Simmons. And the first half is now in the books. 76ers. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, for the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Philadelphia, the young stars Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Green out there with Shake Milton. And it's Korkmaz in at the small forward. Milton laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Milton's got his first basket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul. Pass to Middleton. High post Lopez. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. Down low. Here's Middleton. The 9-footer's on the mark.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
The 76ers leading by 5. Outside, Simmons. Korkmaz passes to Simmons. Korkmaz, no good. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton.
He forgets about him on the perimeter. They're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
From deep, Green. They grab their own miss.
Oh, how about the length of Embiid? I mean, it's tough to deal with. Outstanding, using it to gobble up offensive rebounds.
Now here is Holiday. He has 5. Outside Portis. To the inside. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Tucker.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Over in the corner, Green. Back to Milton, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo.
And the playmaking from Hill, he just gives them what they need.
Holiday looking for an opening. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in two different settings.
Yeah, I mean, two very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. Here's Tucker following the basket by Dwight Howard. And it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the most feared rim protectors in the league.
Curry with a wide open look, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bucks trail by 7. Fast break, Milwaukee. And that one's good from Connaughton.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
We've got 1:08 left in the third. To the middle. Maxey passes to Curry. Stolen. Fast break, Milwaukee. Outside Holiday. Portis kicks it to Tucker. Here's Connaughton. Off target with his three. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Leading by 5. It's Curry outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 5 now.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc under that, but either way, it's a tough shot.
Now, here's Portis. Over Howard. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Six seconds left to play here in the third. On the wing, Harris. It's back to Hill. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Teague out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
A nice shot by Simmons. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Here's Teague, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And there you see the speed of Teague. Always keeps defenders backpedaling.
Philadelphia leading by 6. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Back to Simmons. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Middleton is doubled. All alone. That shot off.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work down low. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Teague feeling it out a bit. Lopez kicks to Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. Lopez passes to Middleton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Philadelphia leading by 11. Now Hill on the wing. Harris. Hill inside. Teague covering. Embiid. The shot comes out. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And stolen by Harris. Simmons against DiVincenzo. Green kicks to Hill. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Some changes for Philadelphia. Shake Milton comes in for Danny Green. And it's Seth Curry in for Hill. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Lopez. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Holiday against Curry. From deep. The rebound by the Bucks. Outside Holiday. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Bucks. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. The kick out to Holiday. Here's Forbes. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
In the corner, Simmons with it. Offline with his 3. Bucks trail by 11. Here's Middleton, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Embiid.
And you see Middleton on the perimeter a lot, but he's really been trying to add strength to that 6'8" frame so he can mix it up a little more inside.
Middleton hits them both. 58 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Curry from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the 76ers.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Joel Embiid.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
It's Curry outside. To the wing right side. The 3. Forbes can't get it to go. And a wide open look for Simmons, and the miss. So it's the 76ers winning this one. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The activity in front of the Brooklyn Museum, not too short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And looking at the Nets, Durant is out there with Harris. Then there's Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here is Irving. In these teams, both among the league's better defenses, Brent, with advanced stats and tracking, do you think it's getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defenses?
I think there's technology, Kevin, that still needs to come along in order for some of the analytics guys to really truly assess positional defenders and where some of their arms and legs are. That will really help them define how these defenses are impacting some of the offenses and the way they play. And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
And the foul on Joe Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Giannis passes to Middleton. Harden against Holiday.
And something that Harden continues to work on. That kind of defensive effort makes his coaches and teammates proud.
Now, here is Irving. Lopez with the block, and he gets it back. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good from outside.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Holiday. And again, the Bucks miss.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Irving kicks to KD. Back to Irving. And Durant, here we go.
On defense, your priority is to close out on Durant's outside shot, but then he has that tight handle. Simply drives right by you.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And maybe a deep breath moment for them. They're now 1 for 4 to start the game.
Harden dishes to KD. Inside, Lopez with the steal. And here's the fast break. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, a little bit each year, Giannis gets fouled at a higher and higher clip. That shows about how much more aggressive and how much more confident and how much more usage he's had through his first few seasons.
Jeff Green is checked in for Durant. Now, here is Harden. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Jordan kicks to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. And the layup's good off the glass.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jeff Green picks one up.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector. So clever. He finds different ways to probe inside, and Kyrie with a great finish.
Here's Forbes. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Right side, Irving. Griffin. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And the roll by Griffin is what sets it up there. Just a great job reading the room that he had off of the pick and roll and being ready to shoot.
Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Brown. Lopez kicks it to Tucker. Back to Lopez. Brooklyn with the rebound. Passes it to Griffin. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, Griffin not shying away from the contact. As he's elevated his game, he understands he's going to see a bunch of physical play.
It's his first trip to the line. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Bucks trail by 6. Teague with the ball, picked up by Brown. Teague, the pass to Forbes. And taken away by Brown. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving misses.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Portis can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by 6. Brown finds Irving. 18 feet out. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Teague, the pass to Portis. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That was like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
The deep 3. Oh, and he beat it.
Did they just do that, Kevin? They just did.
Yeah. Wow, what a way. And so it's Brooklyn, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this.
Definitely the game will slow down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Brown out there with Irving. And it's Durant. Then there's Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the 4 slot.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Irving for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Brooklyn leading by 7. Brown finds Irving. And he makes that one. Irving's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Nets.
Kyrie, such a blur in the open court, leaks out so quickly and then gets to the right spot in transition.
Pass to Tucker. The pass to Connaughton. Misses the layup. And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. It's Durant on the wing. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That'll be his second foul of the game. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from 3 and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard the three-point line.
Here's Durant. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And the sinewy body of Kevin Durant allows him to finish through the physical play.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by KD.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Brown the pass to Claxton. Back to Brown. Here's Claxton. Pass to Jordan. It's thrown bound to Antetokounmpo. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Brown dishes to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. So for the Nets, Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Brown. And Tucker kicks to T. A shot off that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Stolen by Tucker. Teague can't hit. Nets leading by 7. 1:03 left now here in the second. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Teague the pass to Forbes. Lets the 3 fly. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And that one is good. Harden's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Durant in the corner. Off target from outside. Bucks trail by 11. And Teague, here we go. Pass to Tucker. Launches a 3. The shot's good from Forbes. Now Harden takes a 3. He can't get that one to fall. That'll do it for the first. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the end. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They have a solid 8-point lead. And
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in its center. Here's Irving. The rebound by Middleton. Bucks trail by 6. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Holiday. Middleton on the wing. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
If he's making shots like that, the teammates want to feed that confidence. Middleton with a sweet stroke.
Harden dishes to Irving. There's the pass to Durant. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Here's DiVincenzo. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Irving. Brooklyn leading by 3.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. I mean, not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Sinks that one from the post. 12 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's going to take a little more to get Antetokounmpo off of his mark there. Adept at finishing those difficult shots.
Irving against DiVincenzo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Harris. And it's Brown in for James Harden. Irving against Middleton. And that one goes long.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Outside Holiday. Lets it go from 11. Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Portis. Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by Brown. Nets leading by 3. Outside Irving. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Nets missing.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's KD. Banked in off the glass. Durant's got 8.
Well, coming off the pick and roll with that length, KD makes so many good decisions.
Giannis passes to Holiday. Now Portis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. The Bucks have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
So for the Nets, Jeff Green is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Harris subbed in for Bruce Brown. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. For 3, Harris. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Holiday with the 3. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Irving for 3. Rebounded by Tucker.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And so Green will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've led by as many as 11 points, and he's able to get it back. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Middleton. The shot's good from Irving.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Middleton. Misses off the right iron.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Durant dishes to Green. And that one, good. And the Nets lead by 5.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Middleton, the pass to Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Holiday's got 5.
That's a beautiful shot there for Drew. Defenses have to account for Drew Holiday out there behind the arc.
Oh, Griffin in position.
And what an alley-oop. Those 2 read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Here's Connaughton. Back to Holiday. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Holiday's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you're kind of asking for it. Drew Holiday gets in that close. He's probably scoring.
We're at the end. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Jordan is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Irving at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Here's Irving, and it's blocked. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's foul number 2 for him. And Milwaukee has possession on the inbound, and Antetokounmpo lays it in. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 2 now for Milwaukee. Irving with it. Drops in the layup for 2.
This is where Kyrie can work some of his magic out there on the floor. Excels at getting the screen and taking advantage of any space he gets.
Here's Giannis, and Giannis throws it down.
And not efficient in that first half, but they have really picked it up here. The shots that weren't falling earlier are finally finding the bottom of the net.
Jordan finds Green. Back to Jordan. Lopez with the block.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
So it's Brooklyn now, trailing by 2. Pass to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harris. Rebound, Milwaukee. Now here's DiVincenzo. Passes to Lopez. Back to Giannis.
He usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
How many times do we see highlights like this? DeAndre Jordan loves bringing the hammer.
It's Giannis with the drive and the dunk by Giannis.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Irving. Lays it up off the glass. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
You got to stay in front of Kyrie Irving at all times. Yeah, I said it here from the sidelines. Try doing it out there on the floor.
Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Now, so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
The feed to Jordan. A beautiful reverse layup. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
DeAndre Jordan has seen these moments before. Not usually the guy called upon, but, man, delivering in a big spot.
2 minutes.
Trying to get open is Lopez. The Nets have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Irving. Again, the Nets for 2.
Appreciate the mentality of Kyrie at this point, embracing the moment. He'll take the big shot.
It's Giannis with the drive, and he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 16 points here in the second half.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Here's Jordan. Oh, the power on that prudent.
Unreal. And we have a lot of great jumpers in the league, but DJ makes a statement every time. Elbows above the rim that time.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
DiVincenzo against Irving. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, Kyrie's resume in these kind of moments is full.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
You remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Count it!
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Nets making a change here. Durant's checked in. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Jeff Teague. And Harden with the stop.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Giannis drives in. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Back to Irving. Feeds to Jordan. It's deflected. Stolen by Holiday. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But, all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. Ball with you.
Hey, Kevin, the Atlanta.
You're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5.
Here we go.
Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, they've got Tony Snell. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at the point guard. 2 points. That one goes. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. No good from 11 feet. And here's Atlanta. 4-point game. And it's Young. That time on the assist from Capella. Young's got his second bucket.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
The Hawks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Holiday against Young. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Chalk up 2 there.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Collins against Antetokounmpo, and good that time.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it. You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
The Bucks working the ball around. Swiped it away. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Young outside.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And it's Giannis missing. The Hawks leading by 6. Shot from a low block. And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella. The shot. Tries again. The pass to Collins. Here's Snell. Milwaukee with the rebound. Holiday goes in. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Now DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. That one no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
Here's Giannis, and Capella sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Capella on display there. When his energy matches his wingspan, he causes a lot of problems on defense.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence,
the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Pass to Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Young left side, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's how you announce your presence. Make a statement. Lopez going strong to the glass.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, they've got Portis. E.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Forbes in at the point.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Williams against Portis. Williams in the post, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the game. They throw good, Lou Williams. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
It's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Chris Dunn's checked in for Lou Williams. They get a hand on it. Portis finds Teague. Back to Portis. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Portis has got 6 in the quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Gallinari outside. Pass to Herter. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Moron, that's good.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And he gets the bucket.
And Dunn is spectacular on the drive, seeking contact and getting it. Even more impressive that he makes these shots, too.
Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
And as a spot-up shooter, guys, Forbes is right there amongst the best in the league, and his movement is what separates him from many. And he gets those chances, he'll convert.
Done against Teague. Dunn shot's good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Oh, the lob to Gallinari.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Passes it to Morrow. Tucker with the ball. Gallinari covering. From deep three-point range, Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading by 10. Here's Herter. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Portis. Atlanta with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Teague up top. Dunn covering. Here's Portis. Count that bucket. Portis has got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, just a good job here in the second. Pounding it inside, getting good looks right at the basket. Big reason why they're in front.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Hutter. And it's Williams in for Kevin Herter.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
And Williams, here we go.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Here's DiVincenzo with 1 on the clock. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Dunn is a very physical defender. I mean, he did.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 8 points and 1.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for Atlanta, Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Young, and it's Bogdanovic in at the shooting guard position.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
A shot by Middleton, wide open, nailed from three-point land.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. On defense, Milwaukee down by 12. Young finds Capella. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. For 3, Middleton, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Young taking his time here, but they'll get another chance. Here's the 3. Shoots the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Holiday. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Hawks will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
The wide open look here for Holiday. Can't connect from long distance. Atlanta leading by 11. Here's Bogdanovich. Lopez with the block. Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Man, what a special player Antetokounmpo is, sharing the sugar there. The vision he showed, nice job finding the open man. Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Lopez finds DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo, makes it off the glass. Giannis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Just off the charts, incredible athleticism from Antetokounmpo. Fending off contact like a real pro.
Young outside. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen by Holiday. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Giannis with the ball.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Young against Holiday. 1:31 left in the third quarter of the game. And the dunk by Capella.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Middleton looking it over. That shot no good. Collins with some nice D.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Young against Holiday. Young, good. Young's got 10 points.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Now the pass to Antetokounmpo. Young with the steal. From deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Clint Capella has been leading the charge. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Bucks. A.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. And the shot goes in. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things, never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
He's perfect from the line this time. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Gallinari. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way.
Oh! So explosive.
Oh, is that beautiful.
Antetokounmpo so ferocious in transition. I mean, an incredible athlete who loves to take advantage of these situations.
Holiday against Williams. And the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Capella, the pass to Herter. From deep three-point range. Hunter, no good. Bucks trail by 15. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. From downtown, Milwaukee. No good that time either. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Herter passes to Capella. And they're on the break. Here's Antetokounmpo. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Williams passes to Capella. Shoots. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Bobby Portis.
You know, it's really hard to match up against Clint Capella's height and length. I mean, sometimes you got to foul him.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. The Bucks also with the sub. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Good. Giannis has got 6 here in this quarter.
And Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, showing again how committed he is when he takes that ball inside off the drive.
And here's Young from the arc. Good D by Holiday.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it. How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Right side, Collins. Young against Holiday. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Watch out below. Come on now, throw it down.
Whoa, 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 the solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly, caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. 58 seconds left in the game. Lopez finds Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Buries the long-range jumper.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Young from deep three-point range. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Here's Bogdanovich. Capella dishes to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. 6 to shoot. Here's Snell. And he overshot that one, missing. Now here's DiVincenzo. Yes!
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
And so the Hawks take the win. It was up for grip. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our